Hi everyone and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the new update for TF2 Meet Your Match. Now the reason I'm expressing my thoughts about the update so late is because I really wanted to get a chance to actually play the update. As well as that, I really wanted to see if they would quickly fix any of the issues, which they actually did. The issues fixed were mainly for casual though. Now I'm only going to be talking about the casual and competitive mode for the update, as I feel that other parts of the update would take too long to cover and don't really affect me that much. But if you do want to know about the changes, I'll put a link in the description listing them. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is casual. It's pretty much your standard Valve pub, except with a 30-second wait time to wait for new players to enter the game, with a new introduction when their game actually starts, and an outro when it ends. And you can't go to spectator or switch teams. It's also best of 3. Another feature which they added is that you now have a rank, solely for casual. You can get XP when you complete a whole match from start to finish, regardless if you won or not. I'm guessing that you gain more XP if you win, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't understand the point of the ranking system. It doesn't affect who you play against, and you don't get a reward for ranking up. I think there really should be an incentive to actually rank up. I think in its current state, I actually like it more than quick play. I like the more serious atmosphere the new introduction sets. It gives the player the mindset to actually try and win. Keep in mind, it is still casual, but it's not as serious as competitive. But it is still more serious than the average community server. As a more serious player myself, I definitely prefer people actually trying to play the objective, instead of 24-player conga alliance and friendly heavies. Lots of people actually dislike the more serious tone it gives, but I feel like that's where community servers come in. There are tons of trade Minecraft and custom game mode servers to mess around on, but I do understand some people missing quick play. If there were any improvements I would suggest is that there was an option to stay on the server and play another map, because best of 3 is extremely short, and if you're having a fun close match, it'd be great to have another game right after with the same teams. As well as that, I would also remove random crits and bullet spreads, because they're just not fun to fight against. Now onto the big change for TF2, matchmaking. And well, it's pretty much a failure. Matchmaking should be a way to play TF2 in a competitive environment with people of equal skill level, and it completely fails at this. Basically, matchmaking is a best of 3 6v6 game on either KOF, CP and payload maps. It has 18 ranks, everyone starts at rank 1 and you gain XP when you win and lose XP when you lose. The main problem is the ranking system. You have to win a large amount of your matches just to get out of rank 1. Majority of players, about 50%, are still at rank 1. It fails to rank players of similar skill level, resulting in 2 O's majority of the time. What I think it should do is copy CSGO's matchmaking system, as I think that is a great example of matchmaking done right. First of all, it has placement matches, which basically place you at a rank after 10 wins, depending on how well you do in each game. I think this is great because it helps get players to their actual rank much quicker, separating higher skilled players from lower skilled ones, helping prevent unfair teams. It should also copy CSGO's ranking system in the way that out of the 18 ranks, the middle ranks have the largest amount of players, which makes a lot more sense. Just these changes vastly improve the experience of matchmaking. One thing I dislike is that a payload map is forced to be played in 6s. For me it isn't very fun. I prefer either 5CP or King of the Hill maps because I like the flow of defending one of your own points to attacking one of theirs. I think it's just a better way of playing the game, especially for 6s. What I think they should do is that they allow you to disable certain game modes and maps, just like CSGO. Another problem with matchmaking is that the optimization is absolute garbage. Usually I could run the game at about 120 FPS consistently, but as soon as I play matchmaking it goes down to 40. This is of course the reason why I can't record footage for matchmaking. The solution for this is quite obvious, just optimize the game, but I feel like the option of forcing DX9 is actually pretty good, because it helps standardize the game, and it helps with future optimization updates. As well as that, there's the issues of abandoning matches, but there's not a lot you can actually do about that, except make the penalties harsher, which they actually did. This is a problem which they can't really resolve, but from my experience, ever since they made the penalties harsher, rarely did someone abandon the game. Something I really hate are the locked view models. I'm okay about the view model FOV lock, but I usually prefer my view models off, and the alternative, min mode view models look really bad in my opinion. I doubt that enabling the option to disable view models will create a big difference in gameplay, it's all just preference. One thing I think they should do is limit Demo and Medic to a class limit of 1, as I feel like 2 Medics and 2 Demo Men could be extremely broken at higher levels, where players know how to utilize them properly, but apart from that, I feel like no other limits are required, to help experimentation with the classes. I also think all weapons should be allowed, so feedback can be given to Valve so they can fix certain weapons, as well as that it also supports experimentation. I hope you enjoyed the video. Apologies for it being released so late. I had a couple problems with Sony Vegas, but I was able to fix the issues. I know it's pretty bad for me to make this upload schedule, and then the first video I make after announcing that upload schedule to be a couple days late is really bad, but I don't know, I'll try and keep to it in the future. I'm promised that this will only be something that happens from time to time. So yeah, thanks for watching, goodbye, see you in the next video.